Hi, I'm Paige from impactcopywriter.com. Today we're going to talk about value ladders, and I'm going to share with you some easy tips on how to optimize your value ladder to increase your profits and to encourage long-term relationships with your customers and clients. Alright, so let's take a look at value ladders. Now, value ladder is really the big picture of your business. It maps kind of the tiers of products and services that you offer to customers at different stages of growth. Now, typically with a value ladder, the further up the ladder you go, the more value you create for your clients and for your customers, the better results they get, the bigger outcomes they get, more impact it has for their business. It's also, the further up you go, the more expensive the services are. So you can kind of see them along the lines of freebies. These are your lead magnets. These are what get people into your value ladder. Then you can have low-priced services, starter services. Tripwire might kind of be considered this. And then, you gradually lead customers up to the medium-priced services and the higher-priced services. And then there's also, the ultimate goal is to have this ongoing subscription model for a lot of businesses, because it's regular income that comes in every month, and it's really the best way to build these long ongoing relationships with your customers and your clients. So why you use a value ladder is really simple, because it increases your profits and it allows you to kind of grow with your customers and build really strong trusted relationships with them. So that's a competitive advantage, because you can meet the customers where they are and then scale them up to larger services, more expensive services when they're ready. So it's also cheaper to sell to an existing client than to a new one. So once someone's bought from you already, it's much easier to get them to buy from you again if they had a really great experience. So anything, once you have paid to acquire a customer, anything you sell to them after that, most of it is pure profit. So let's take a quick look at a coach's value ladder. I did another video on a kind of a funnel for a coaching program, and their value ladder looked a lot like this. They only had one core service. It was an $8,000 coaching program, and they had two of these coaching programs, and they got people into their funnel. They had two different funnels. One was a free ebook, Tripwire. So the Tripwire is not on here, but it was like a $7 case study template kind of deal. And then they had another funnel where they had a webinar, so a free webinar. Now, the problem with that value ladder is there's nothing in between. You have this $8,000 coaching program. A very small percentage of people are going to be open to paying $8,000 with a company when there's no existing relationship. So there's really some great opportunities for their value ladder to increase their profits, to build more relationships, is to offer these low and medium priced services or productized services, or even kind of digital products into their value ladder in order to cater to people who aren't quite ready for that level of commitment, for that investment. So, some ideas is a DIY course. You could do a video course that's kind of a toned down version of your coaching program and offer that, at a fraction of the price for people who aren't ready to invest that much in a solution. So you get them in the door. You're creating value for them already. You're actually helping them change their business, change their life in whatever way that you help customers. You're meeting them where they are. You're being conscious of their budget, of what they can spend, meeting them where they are and their readiness to work with you. And that's the way you get people in the door to start building relationships. So you can also offer, group coaching that's not quite as, intensive as the coaching program, the one-on-one coaching program. And then you can have a community that's on an ongoing subscription basis. These are just some simple ideas for how you can kind of fill in the gaps to where you can meet your prospects where they are. In this example, especially catering to people who aren't on the high end of being ready to invest, money and commitment into something like, like a one-on-one coaching program. Now, there are examples that are complete opposite. You have businesses who focus on the low end. They're only selling, products or services that are like $100 or $200 or less. And, then we'd have it reversed where it'd be on this, you'd have your free tier and then your low price tier, and then the rest of the value ladder is empty. So then there's opportunity to add services or products or productized services or whatever to cater to those people who really enjoy working with you in the low price services, and they're ready to get more. They want more value. They want more results. They want more access to you. And then there's an opportunity to have more offers on the high end of the value ladder. Now it's your turn. What does your value ladder look like? Are you offering different tiers of services for different price levels, for different levels of commitment, for different levels of value? Are you really meeting your customers where they are? Or are you, leaving lots of opportunities untapped? Are you leaving money on the table? So, adding trimmed down products and services for the lower end of your funnel, or adding, incredibly more one-on-one, done for you bundles, at the high end of the value ladder are great ways to build longer term relationships, get more people in the door, help them create more results, help them get more value, with the focus on, of course, maximizing your profits and building really, really strong relationships with your customer base.